All right, welcome to Jonesycast. I'm Jonesy, and this is the cast. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. If you don't, that's okay. We'll all just get along and go our separate ways. Essentially, what I do is read Reddit and make video replies to relationship advice and other subreddits like that. Now, we've got a pretty heavy one here, posted by user Eminem Obsessed 666. All my friends turned on me, female 17, and it's marked as not safe for work. Okay. Now, I'm not going to read the full post for any of the other viewers. The OP understands the full context, and if you want the full context, please click the link in the description. I'm going to give a trigger warning for suicide. I don't usually give trigger warnings, but here we are. So, all right, to add some context, I've known some people in this group for 6-7 years. Essentially, the OP is getting fucked over. She's getting the runaround from her friendship group, and they're being deceitful about it. Look, I have contemplated suicide in the past. I'm 33 now. I considered it when I was 15. I considered it when I was 17. I considered it when I was 24. And after that, not really. Here's a couple of things that you are dealing with, okay? And I hope you watch this, and I hope that it really does help. Most of what goes through your mind is not a consequence of thought. It's a consequence of emotion, right? Now, given that you are an extrovert and that you love to be around people, but people, it seems like, don't like to be around you, that's fucking hard, right? That's real hard. It's, you find yourself in a dark situation. All I'm reading, and it's not just that you find yourself in a dark situation. It's that you believe you are in a dark situation. And the truth is that it's not what it, like, this is the reason that lawyers say it's not what's true. It's about what you can prove in court. I'm not necessarily concerned with what's true. I'm concerned with what you believe. Okay. I'm sick of always trying to be fair and chill, to be around only to get abandoned. It happens with everyone. As soon as I think I finally found better friends, I get fucked over. I'm so lonely. I could put that time towards getting a job and trying harder in school. But what's the point? I'm only going to be left all on my own again. Look, here's what I'm going to say. You don't know that. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. Eminem Obsessed 666. I'm going to be honest with you. Nearly all of my friends have contemplated suicide at one point or another too. You will be surprised how many people have really, really, really thought about it. And I've had mates do it. I've had mates go through with it, and it was so sad. It was so sad. And the reason it's so sad is because if they just didn't, they would have got to see so much of how crazy life can be. I mean, my mate killed himself in 2011. He didn't get to see Trump as the president. He didn't get to see his brother have a baby. He didn't get to see his family go through changes, And my real issue with when someone commits suicide is that that's it. Like that's all that happens. There's no more. Now, that can seem appealing because there's no more pain, but there's also no more joy. And the problem that you have right now is that you have a massive, massive lack of joy. There's no good in your life. There's no meaning in your life, but there's always suffering. There's always suffering in everyone's life. The only difference between everyone else and you and people in your position is the fact that there's no meaning and joy to counterbalance the suffering that everyone goes through. And so I really feel for you. I really feel for you. I mean, where you said here, I have no one in this world. All my other friends have drifted away and seemed annoyed when I reach out or started hanging out with the group. The one that didn't want me around. I've had this feeling for ages now. A lot of people will act friendly with me, but I don't have anyone close, not even service level friends, not even mates to hang out with. Look, the problem is that it seems like you're intelligent Because what you're doing here is you are knocking out all the arguments that someone is going to give you if they're trying to convince you to not kill yourself, right? That's what they're doing. They are trying to get you to not do it. But the question is why? Usually, if they know you, it's for them because they don't want the pain of losing you, right? But for me, I don't know you. I'm not going to experience too much pain. I mean, if I find out that you do it, I will be sad. But at the same time, I'm doing this for you. Like, I genuinely would like to see, and look, it's probably never going to happen because it's the internet and we don't know each other and you're halfway across the world. But I would love to see you in 5 years looking back at the girl you are now and just thinking, man, it was so dark. It was so bad. I was so friend poor. I was so time poor or whatever it is. You know, I was so dark and just everything was black. Everything was sad. Everything was just monotonous drudgery and the pain of existence. And now I've got a better job and now I've got better friends and now I've got a better relationship. That's what I would love to see, you know. And look, a little bit of that is so I can feel good, but I don't gain anything out of it, right? I really hope you don't do it because you don't get to see what comes next. You don't get to see what comes next. Like, for me, it is such a privilege to be alive, even when I'm suffering, because there's so many people that don't get that. They don't get that. They don't have the privilege of experience, of knowing what it is to live and to love and to hate and to fuck and to fight and to just all of it that is life, all of it that is the experience, you know, this boat that we're traveling on down the river Styx until we get to the other side. Here's my request for you. And I know I don't have a right to make this request. Please don't get off yet. Please don't get off yet. Just wait a little bit longer. Wait a little bit longer. Right? I mean, my mate was 24 when he killed himself. And I'm just sad that he didn't make it to 34 because that's how old he would be. I'm sad that he didn't get to get a missus. He didn't get to have kids. He didn't get to get a job that he loved. He didn't get to find meaning. You know, he didn't get to improve and embellish and help other people. He didn't get the good feelings from that either. I mean, look, I know you are suffering and I know what it is to suffer. I really do. I know what it is. To not have any hope. I know what that is. But just don't quit. I mean, I remember when I was a boy, I was raised a Christian. I'm an atheist now, but when I was a boy, I was raised a Christian. And a preacher came to our church and he said something that blew my mind and changed my life. He goes, "It's okay to want to quit. Just don't quit. Just don't quit." Right? And I don't know if this video will even reach you. I don't know if it will help you. I don't know if you'll listen to it. I don't know if you'll understand it. I don't know if you'll cry while watching it, you know, but just don't quit. You know, Winston Churchill had a great saying. And I hope that you take this saying. If you're going through hell, keep going. Keep going. Because that's the only way to get out. And this is hard, man. Like what you're describing to me is, I don't know how this could get harder. I mean, I do, but it's just, you're in such a hard position and loneliness is, I've always had an understanding that I am alone in this world. I have a woman that loves me. I have a family that loves me. I have a puppy that loves me, right? I have housemates that are dope. I have a job that I don't hate, right? And I get to make YouTube videos. But I'm alone. I'm the only one that I'm going to take with me. I'm the only one that has to suffer with me. You know, I'm the only one that knows what it is to be me. I'm the only one that has to judge myself and has to live with myself and has to forgive myself and has to love myself. I'm the only one. And everyone else's opinion doesn't really matter. And I know that. But I just hope that you can grab the rope and get pulled straight up into meaning, into joy, you know. And one of the things that I would do if I was in your position is to find something that you love doing. And that's going to be hard because most of your mind is in the dark cloud of depression, or it's in the dark cloud of loneliness. But I tell you what, man, if you can survive this, you can survive anything, because anyone that can do anything alone is much, much better with someone else. And then, like, you're only 17, you know, I mean, if you make it to 25, you will be a woman of conviction and strength, which no man can say no to, you know, which no man will turn a blind eye to, you know. And I just hope that you get there. I really do. So I'll leave you with those two again. It's okay to want to quit, but just don't quit. And if you're going through hell, please keep going. I hope this helps. And I really do wish you the best. Catch you later.